pure hell. Hello you guys, and welcome to the channel. If you're new, don't be. Go ahead and click that subscribe button to be a part of the Witness gang, to join the Witness Nation. Let's go. All right. Witness Nation, Witness gang. I don't know what the hell I just got through watching, but I want to watch it again with you guys. Yeah, you guys are probably aware of this. I am pretty late to this information that I'm about to go through with you guys, but that's okay. We have a lot to discuss, okay? Not for nothing, before we get into everything, I want to give a shout out to Lips and Lashes by Shea Cosmetics. I'm featuring the lippy, it is fuchsia looks bright, okay? As well as this product, I did a whole look with her product, and you can catch that out, catch up on that upon me uploading, okay? Not for nothing, I am wearing another one of our shirts. Yes, this creation is by Shazazz Creations, and it is Common Sense Ain't Comedy. I know I say that quite often here on the channel. If you guys would like to represent with another one of our tees, go ahead and check her out. The link is in the description box below. Let's go. Okay, so now we got all of the business taken care of. Lord. Okay, we're going to be talking about a few things. We're going to be talking about the man who left his child out to defend for himself. We're going to be discussing the whole Tamar Braxton, David, and then Vince situation. A whole lot of other things. And what I'm going to do after this video, because it's going to be a little lengthy, we're going to break each and every one of them down. So whatever topic you wanted to actually see my direct advice or commentary on, it will be broken up. Okay, so let's get into the first one. This particular video is about the man leaving his child out to fend for herself. So let's watch this, okay?
Hey, get out there, too. I just want to show it out. I'm like, what is it? Yeah. Just keep it down with it. I want to get through that game.
Quit crying. Okay, so you guys were able to check that video out with me. Here's what I have to say in regards to everything. First and foremost, I thought in some states or some cities it's illegal to have pit bulls, but I don't know. Anyways, okay, all right, okay. So I understand fear of dogs. You know what I'm saying? I get that. But my thing is bruh, you didn't even have the I don't know if it's gall or what it takes in you, I guess the parenting, but like I say, common sense ain't common. Like, common sense would tell me, shoot, I'm scared, but I'm gonna protect my baby, so we both gonna get on top of this car. Like, his butt did not think twice about his baby girl. See, me, I would have threw her butt up there, and then I would have jumped myself up there, and even still, even if my initial response was to get up there first, I would at least reach down and say, come on, nah, he up there, go over there, nah, go over there, nah, and then gonna have the nerve to tell her stop crying. Did y'all see how when she turned, she ran into the car? I was like, oh my God, like, bruh, like, I mean, like I said, I totally understand the fear of dogs. when I was younger, my cousin actually got attacked by a dog, and I remember getting that call. Well, I didn't get the call, but my mom getting the call and her telling me, and she got bit on her arm, and she still has that mark to this day. But she got bit on her arm in regards to getting attacked by the dog. So I totally understand the fear of one has about a dog or whatever the case may be. But bruh, your parental instinct then kick in to say, let me at least throw her butt up on this car, and then we gonna hop on this car together. I just did not get that. I'm just like, but I will say this, and I said this before, and I said I was gonna tell y'all a story time about this, and I may do that. I react slowly. I really do, and that's because I've been through a lot of trauma in my youth, and so a lot of the trauma is sexual, and so even with like my sexual abuse trauma, I freeze up. Like, whenever I get into a situation to where I sexually that it makes me uncomfortable, I just lock up. And then so now that if it's like a traumatic situation or something like that, it's the same thing. I lock up. I go into shock, if you will. But I mean, I've been in situations to where, it's a bee, a wasp or something like that. And shoot, I'm leaving whatever vehicle I got, and I'm grabbing my babies and I'm going. I'm just footing. And that's that internal motherly or parental instinct in me to fend for my children. So for him to initially think of himself is kind of weird. But to be all not all transparent, but to dig even deeper, it looks as though it was kind of like he was finna drop his child off. And so my thing is that in situations like that, when you're not around your children constantly like that, you do have a disconnect with them, period. So it's when you're like in a divorce situation or a step situation and you got that distance, it is easier for you to fall subject in that distance to where you don't have that bond like that. Now it's a initial response for mothers to be motherly because we felt them, they grew in us, we kind of have that, but it should click more so for men, if anything, to put their life on the line, because that's how God equipped them. And most men, real men, will throw their life on the line. Like even with my husband be having to get on me sometimes because, like I just said, me dealing with trauma, I'm slow to react to stuff. Like I'll hear my daughter crying, and I'm just like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just, it kind of like it goes into my psyche slow to where it's like, okay, somebody's in danger. You get what I'm saying? So, like I said, even with my husband, he's like, babe, go check on the snap out of it. And that, like I said on the story time before, like my husband is one of those type, we'll be sleeping in bed, he hears something, he's up. And me, I'll be like, what is that noise? Like I'm slow to react, and I hadn't always been that way. Like I said, it wasn't until after dealing with traumatic situations, it kind of slows me down. But not for nothing, like not trying to be funny, he looked kind of like he was a little off. If you catch my drift, you know what I'm saying? He kind of looked like he just was, no. He just looked a little weird, if you ask me, in a sense, okay? But moving right along, it was a situation between Tamar Braxton and David. Okay, they're no longer together, whatever the case may be. And abuse came up, and it's kind of weird because a lot of people's abusive situations have been being brought to light. It was Tahiri and Joe Budden and all this stuff. And to be honest with you, I think that's just a smear tactic. I'm not even gonna lie. We already know that Joe Budden has been in a situation to where abuse has been brought up, but it just seems like it's weird. Now all of a sudden leaks are going on and stuff like that, and that's because he came up against iHeart or Sony or whoever it is online. Baby, you know who he came up against? Came up against the radio people, you know what I'm saying, the big guns. And so they're like, oh yeah, oh okay. And people were saying in regards to Charlemagne, because he was talking about Charlemagne, and I wanted to put my 2 cents on that before I actually get on the topic. They were just, everybody speaking all highly about Charlemagne. Yeah, it's, he came out with this deal, but Charlemagne still don't own that place. Okay, so the point that Joe was trying to make was that This is him trying to own something. You know what I'm saying? And for Charlamagne to speak on something, brother, you still don't own it. Yeah, you're in partnership with iHeart, but you don't own iHeart. You know, you don't even own what you're doing with them. You're in partnership with them. And the thing is that that's just like a whole Nick Cannon situation. Like, come to find out, he didn't even own Wild 'N Out. You know what I'm saying? And we give off our ideas. It is time for us to make our own. And speaking of which, you guys stay tuned. I'm making my own. Okay? Anyways, David and Tamar Braxton, David, and then Vince situation. Okay, I wanted to speak on this because you guys know I only speak on stuff that I can relate to, and I'm in a blended family, and I actually come from a blended family. You know, we didn't, like I say, we didn't even know we had step and all. We don't go by step. We a family. Okay, it's not for nothing. They have broken up. And it was a series of text messages that got leaked, if you will. And in the text messages, it was stating that, you know, how David handled the breakup. And I guess at one point in time, excuse me, I guess at one point of time, it was a breakup before. And he handled it wrong by like throwing Tamar's stuff in like trash bag, treating it like it was trash or whatever the case may be. So Vince was like, I was just trying to reach out to you, see what I need to do about my ex's stuff. I wanted to talk about this because I'm like, you know, kudos to Vincent. Now, he, you know, has been in some speculations to where he has been brought up to be abusive to Tamar as well. But I feel like kudos to him. In spite of his past or whatever the case may be, he is still keeping that united front when it comes to Tamar, and that's what she needs. She needs some people in her corner. She don't have her family, you know what I'm saying? She's in the process of kind of try to redefine herself and find herself. So for her ex to step up like that, it was cool. And it's safe to say that Vince is on Tamar's side. He read David real well, and it was just kind of weird that, you know, all of a sudden he's trying to put her out there to be so abusive, so this, so that. But I feel like it's mutual. But I'm sorry, those Africans, they are smart, okay? They're smart and they're sneaky, okay? They're smart and they're sneaky, okay? And we're going to talk about another African on this topic, okay? On down the line. But not for nothing, I just feel as though that when you break up with somebody, break up. All the extra stuff that you want to do, you want to smear their name, just leave. Because my thing is this, and I spoke on this before, you know, and not to point anybody out or whatever. I've had, you know, relationships where the exes try to tell me something about that individual. And my thing is, okay, that's your experience. And I'm going to duly note it and put it back in my head. But my experience with this individual is my experience. And what you probably allowed, I ain't allowing it, okay? Or what you probably went through, we ain't going through that. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is that you have to go into a situation with a clear slate with that individual. You can't, you know what I'm saying, try to smear that person's name leaving out. And then you want to leave out of a situation the way you want to go into another situation. You want to go out of it knowing that you did everything that you possibly could for this person, and it just didn't work out. And sometimes things just don't work out, and it's okay. It's when you're trying to batter that person, when you're trying to make that person come off to be something that is not, or something that they're not, or try to, oh, I'm trying to warn you, or you know what I'm saying? Because I remember in the message, he was just like, you know, like you know, Tamar, I need some help, you know, like you said. And it's just kind of like, bruh, like, I don't know, now you're an ex too. We're not gonna share these ex-man stories, okay? No, you going on about your business, and you know, keep it pushing. Now, the main thing that I wanted to discuss was about Vincent pointing out that David can no longer see their son, which is Tamar and his son, because him coming into the fold, he did build up a relationship with their son, and he was, spotted recently before the whole situation between him and Tamar, taking him out and stuff like that. And so it was like a debate. I actually went back on the Storm and Rose show, and this was a topic in which they discussed. And I stated, you know, my opinion. I had another person kind of backdoor me and was like, well, I've been divorced from my ex for like 2-3 years, and the children are still my children. Okay, the reason why I said once your ex once you move on, you move on. And here's the reason why, okay? And I'm in a situation again to where I have a stepchild. But the thing is this, heaven forbid if this ever happened. Well, actually, no. I'm not even going to talk about mine because we good over here, okay? But I'm going to talk about my ex relationship, okay? My last marriage. I had stepchildren in that. We're no longer talking. We're no longer connected. And the thing is that the reason why you don't want to go on into another relationship with some old baggage, if you will, is because that's exactly what it is. It's baggage. You still are having a connection with that person, and it doesn't leave room for growth with this new person. You still talking about you stepmama, stepdaddy to this ex's children that you are no blood relation to. That's not fair for that new person. You need to sever all ties and keep it pushing and respect the foundation that you're in now and the relationship that you're in now. I don't even care if they be like, oh, it's okay. No, because eventually, what if you guys have kids? You know what I'm saying? It's going to cause division, if you will, and it's going to cause confusion. You know, now it's okay if while you're single, you're still, in communication with that ex and those kids and things like that. But when you get into a new relationship and you're trying to build a new foundation, you got to sever all ties. You know what I'm saying? I have no relations whatsoever with none of my exes, period. What for? Like what? Like, what I need to talk to you about? My husband is my best friend, okay? When I can't find solitude in him as a male, then I have my mom, and that's like my best friend as far as females. I really don't have friends like that, you know what I'm saying? And my thing is that any kind of relationship or any kind of dynamic that my husband don't respect, I don't respect it either. Because the thing is that biblically I'm supposed to be his helpmeet, and I think that's vice versa, and the thing is that the word doesn't just say for us to be submissive to our husband. It says for our husband to be submissive to us and respect us and love us like the church. And so my thing is that if my husband is seeing something and is pointing something out for me, I think it's for my well-being. I think it's for my benefit. And that's just the way it is. And then vice versa. I will feel as though if I tell him like, look, I don't think you should still be friends with her, or I don't think you need to be friends with her, it shouldn't be no explanation. It should be no, well, I've been knowing them since. It don't matter. Yeah, it don't matter. If I feel a type of way, you should feel a type of way. And I know you guys are probably like, oh, that's so high school. That's so trivial. No. Okay. All right. Because the word of God says that when you become man and wife, you are yoked up. You become one. So, how I flow, we should flow together. And it should be no ins and out. And the thing is that we still want to be set in our ways. We still want to have our friends. We still want to, no. You become one. You guys come to a common ground in which you guys discuss friendship, dynamics, and things like that. And who should be still around, and that and the third. Now, my husband does still have friends that are opposite sex that are still in the picture, but I love them. I've gotten to know them. I've built up my own relationship with them. I kind of took them from them. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel as though when you are out of a relationship, when you sever ties with somebody and you guys become exes, kids are included. Now on to the next topic. Okay. Speaking of Africans, like I said, a story just came out in regards to this African pastor killing his wife. Now, y'all know I really don't talk about death and stuff like this, but this was an interesting topic in which I wanted to discuss because Christianity, right? And it seemed like we have been just on this chopping board. If you notice, we're the only religion that seems to have a bad rep, or everybody's talking about, but we're not gonna get on how all the drama that's in Muslim culture. But anyway, it came out and people were again, oh my God, he was a pastor. Oh my God, he was talking about Jesus. Oh my God, he was a Christian. So I wanted to talk about it because, again, and I've said this on my little segment, Christ-like, okay? Everybody that waves that Christian flag are not Christians. The Bible even talks about that, okay? So I don't know why it surprises people that you have cussing pastors, that you have murderous pastors, that you have adulterous pastors. It was in the word. They are not the women of God that you're supposed to be following. Okay, and you're supposed to test the spirit by the spirit. Okay, so if what they're doing does not align with the word of God,
they're false prophets.
Okay, and if they're false prophets, you don't follow them. Now, it's very unfortunate that you have wolves in sheep clothing. That's biblical too. You know, that's what was said was going to happen, and it's really coming now because the enemy know that he's losing time, and so he's trying to take as many as you Christians that's going to follow the trend as possible. Because I heard so many people were doing the videos on this, and they kept saying pastor, well-known Christian pastor, and it's just like, oh my God, cut it out. You know, cut it out. Like you know, it doesn't matter what religion he's in. What he did was not right. It was morally wrong. You know what I'm saying? And so the thing is that in regards to this whole situation, footage came out to where you saw the woman's brother get into it with him, like physically fight this dude. And then at the very end of the clip, you saw him threaten. He was like, you know, something about, if I don't off your sister or whatever the case may be or whatever. And then like the next day, you know, she, unfortunately, it was her demise when she was going into work or whatever the case may be. My thing is this, because it was put out there that she did not want to tell on him. She didn't want, you know, to put the black man down or whatever the case may be. And my thing is this, okay? And I've said this before when it came to the situation with R. Kelly. Enough is enough with this whole, we gotta protect these black men when they're not protecting us black women. They're killing us, okay? Not mine, okay? But I'm just, you know, trying to put myself in the fold because I'm a black woman. But not for nothing. I used to be that, okay? And I always put myself into it. I used to always be that woman that will hold a black nothing, excuse my French, ass Negro down. Okay, because I felt like, you know, he's going to turn around. He's going to turn a new leaf, and I want to be there for him. I just want to be that one. And then I get, you know, left with a heartbreak and, you know, broke and busted and crusted. But I'm trying to hold the black man down, okay? But the thing is that we have to get out of that, okay? That's why you're supposed to date a person. Get to know a person, court this person. And to be honest with you, you never really know a person. You know what I'm saying? That's why you have to really, really, really seek ye first the kingdom of heaven. And just some backstory on this particular relationship. It was one congregation member. I was looking at another YouTube channel that was discussing this topic, and come to find out, this particular pastor kind of like, I don't want to say hunted her or tracked her down or whatever the case may be. She was in another relationship, and this pastor went to her and was just like, you know, this is not who God has for you or whatever the case may be. She then gets out of that relationship and she gets into this relationship with this pastor. Yeah, see, it's some back detailing that people are not getting or whatever. So don't be misconstrued and think that, oh, well, he was a pastor. No. The word says, whatsoever God has joined together shall no man put asunder. But whatsoever God has joined together. Just because you think you put yourself together and you went to the church house that is put together by God and shall no man put asunder. No. That's not what that is. And you got a lot of people running around here in marriages that are faulty, and they want to throw that scripture out.
Oh, God has joined together, or shall no man put asunder.
No. God ain't joined that together. Okay? And you know you know a tree by the fruit that it bears. If that relationship, if that marriage is fruitful and it's multiplying, it's you know, it's not perfect, but you know, you're cultivating, you're changing lives, you're doing what the purpose of the marriage is for, which is ministry, then you know that's what God has joined together. You know that's what he meant by scripture. You know what I'm saying? See, that's why I be saying people want to go through that Bible and they want to pick out scriptures and they want to pick out stuff that's conducive to them. God didn't join them together. Ain't no telling that the relationship that she was with prior to was the one that was for her. And then when we tell you the reason why God didn't join us together, because she's deceased. And she was 27 years old. You really think that's what God wanted to happen from that? It don't matter if you're with a pastor. Did God join you guys together? It's just like what's her name? Giselle off of Real Housewives of Potomac. She was with a pastor, and he had like 3 different babies out of wedlock on her, kept cheating on her, and come to find out now, they said that was a arranged situation for the show, and he's a pastor. Y'all better stop. It don't matter. Any man, you seek ye first the kingdom of heaven and all of his righteousness, and you pray about it, and you ask for revelation until God give you revelation. Okay, use your common or sense. Okay, and like my shirt say, common sense ain't common, but we gonna try. We gonna try. Okay, so I don't know if anybody knew about that, but yeah, they weren't even supposed to be joined together. Okay, and I think that it was a divorce on the table, or they were already divorced, or whatever the case may be, and he was butthurt. He couldn't handle that, and being in Christianity, divorce is like frowned upon, and here he is a pastor. He probably was like, age now. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is that it's unfortunate. So you really have to be cognitive of the people that you allow in your life and in your circle. Okay. Now let's go on to the next topic. The whole Cardi B and Candace situation. Okay, and like I said, I'm super late about this situation, but I was sitting back and I was just eating my popcorn and taking it in. Here's the thing, okay, because I didn't even know Candace like that. I just remember when she was on the debate with T.I. a long time ago, and they kept talking over her, and I feel like that was so disrespectful. I've always been a person that, we don't have to agree. I want to hear your perspective. It doesn't necessarily mean it's going to change mine, but I want to hear what you think about a certain situation, right? And so I was just listening to Candace, and I listened to the whole Cardi B situation, and I just feel, my honest God opinion, that Cardi B got in way over her head. Not to say that Candace was 100% valid in what she was saying in regards to everything, but she had some valid points. And I feel like that we need to do a due diligence of doing our own research when it comes to certain situations. And in regards to this particular topic about politics, I have to agree with Candace. That interview that she had with Biden was horrible. Okay, it was just weird. It was, first and foremost, you do not represent the black community. You're not black. Okay, just because you have black ping in you does not mean that you're black. You're not black. Okay, and she does not represent the community. Okay, just because you talk like this and stuff like that, that is not the population of black people. I don't do that. I don't roll my neck and pop and stuff like that. Now, I used to. Okay, my husband was like, ew, that's ghetto, and it is. Okay, and if, just so you'll know, the ghetto does not just have black people in it. It's white people too. Anyways, so yeah, that whole interview was garbage. You know what I'm saying? And it just, I mean, I feel like we probably would got her a little more leeway if she went into it prepared, if she went into it with facts. She up here talking about how she don't like the president and popping her neck and patting her wig and like be for real, be serious. This is an opportunity for you to talk and engage with Biden. Ask him a lot of questions. You know what I'm saying? In regards to Biden, he's racist in the mother sucker. And that's why I be trying to tell y'all, do y'all research and know exactly what they're trying to come into with their campaign. You know what I'm saying? And I actually talked about it on one particular video that I did in regards to the Biden campaign and Kamala, that is Indian descent. Okay, and y'all want to sit up here and put her in the fold as being black, and she ain't black. She's not black. Okay. And it's so frustrating because it's just like y'all just want anybody to be black and get in office, and y'all don't do y'all research. Okay. But anyways, not for nothing, Candace was saying some valid points in regards to her comeback when it came to Cardi B. I agree with Candace when she said if you were serious about politics, if you really wanted to get into it, then I would take you a lot more seriously, and then we can have a discussion about it. But you didn't take the opportunity that you had seriously, you know what I'm saying? So I had to agree with that, you know what I'm saying? Now, all the back and forth cattiness is just kind of like, it was just like, come on now. But again, it wasn't just on Candace's hand. Cardi B did that, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like this. I feel like when people start talking about you as your character, your conduct, they can't stay on topic. And that's frustrating to me. Like, I don't like arguing with people and then you start talking about something. Like, let's say let's stay on the topic. Let's stay on the topic. Let's attack the problem. And I feel like both of the women got distracted. And that's just women. We get very catty. You know, that's something that I try to work on all the time. When I'm arguing and engaging in an argument, I try my best to stay on the task and attack the issue. And I feel as though they kind of strayed off of that because they were getting butthurt in the process. And so, you know, they try to go back and forth with each other. And I feel as though it's unfortunate because it's like, okay, Candace, you feel as though she didn't come at you right. Show her how to. You should have slid up in her DMs instead of going back with her, you know, on live. But you know, everybody's waiting for a moment nowadays, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, that's my opinion in regards to the whole Candace on Cardi B situation. Now, next topic. All right, you guys. So Will Smith came out and said that he is in the process of coming out with Fresh Prince of Bel-Air for 2 seasons, a more modern take. I want to say probably about a year ago, he released like a trailer, or somebody like did like a little short little trailer and sent it to him. He was like, "This is so dope." It was like a realistic approach on Fresh Prince, and I was like, "Oh, this looks dope." It's like a modern take on it, and it looked real good. Well, they're coming out with a season of it, 2 seasons of it, okay? Check out this trailer, and I'm going to come back with my closing commentary.
See, for some reason you think this is a game. This is not a game, Will. Look at you. Look at you. The only reason why you're not in jail is because Uncle Phil called in a favor.
Okay, so you guys were able to watch that trailer, hopefully, if I could have found it. But anyways, and my take is this, okay? Now, I'm here for it only if they do it well, okay? I can't stand a remake. I hate it. I hate Disney and all these remakes that they come out with because it takes away from the classic. Now, if they do this right, I'm here for it. I'm absolutely here for it. But I don't want to see a remake of him living single. I don't want to see a makeup any kind of old 90 movie. I mean, old 90 shows like Martin. I remember they was going to come back with Martin at one point in time. I'm just like, leave our classics alone. It's like people nowadays don't know how to come up with fresh ideas when there's so many different stories out there, you know. But like I said, that's okay, you guys. Wait on it. Okay, got some stuff in the works, okay? But anyways, so I just, you know, I'm here for it. I'm interested in seeing what this whole modern take on Fresh Prince is going to be, but that still doesn't take back from Fresh Prince, okay? Speaking of which, Fresh Prince gosh, what's the mom name? I think her name is Janice or whatever the case may be. But anyways, they done made up, you know, and I'm here for that. That's cool, you know what I'm saying? But it's just weird how all of a sudden this is happening. We ain't heard nothing from Will and Jada since the whole August Alsina situation. We ain't even seen Jada. But they are hiding up on the rocks, okay? Not for nothing, you guys. That is the video. Whew! All right, I'm giving it to y'all. I got new hair, baby. You can't tell me nothing. Okay. And a new look, okay? Anyways, you guys, that's the video. Tell me what you think down in the comments below, okay? While you're there, please take out the time to check out all my brand affiliates, okay? Lips and Lashes by Shade Cosmetics, Shazazz Creations, Noel, Embrace Pangea, you guys. Thank you guys so very much, okay? And I have coming real soon a Fashion Nova haul for you guys. Yeah, I'm gonna try them out. I tried them out before, and I liked it. I can't remember. Actually, it was like this dress or whatever that I got. You know, I don't know what happened to it. I think I gave it away to one of my nieces. But not for nothing. Check out the new things that I have in store for you guys. It's gonna get real nice on Whitney DTV, I promise. I'm bringing you guys some new things to the channel. I hope you guys like them, okay? Thank you guys so very much. This has been Whitney DTV. I'm Whitney D, signing off. Deuces.
Lips and Lashes by Shea Cosmetics is way more than its namesake. From primers, mascaras, eyeshadows, foundations, lippies, lashes, and so much more. For that fierce look you can't find anywhere else, Lips and Lashes by Shea Cosmetics. Tell them Whitney from Reviews with Whitney D sent you. Shazaj Creations is a virtual boutique for creative customized apparel, tumblers, and jewelry. Allow them to create a keepsake that you can use as a heirloom for centuries to come. Everything from blankets to pillows, allow your memories to come alive with every picture. Tell them Whitney D from Whitney D TV sent you. Use the Whitney D code or link in the description box below. Bye. I am happy to say that I am a brand ambassador of Noel. Noel is handcrafted, no harsh chemicals, scrubs, oils, soaps, and more. Quality skincare at affordable prices. Check them out and let them know that Whitney D of Whitney D TV sent you by using either my code Whitney30 at checkout or the link in the description box below. Welcome to Embrace Pangea. These products are all created to bring you back to balance through nature's gifts. They have a wide range of products that deal with various aspects of daily life, such as deodorants, juices, clothing, vagina detoxes, and body scrubs. Whichever product that you decide to embrace, you can rest assured that it was created with love for the betterment of self. Embrace your Pangea. Visit the link in the description box below and let them know that Whitney D of Whitney D TV sent you. Bye. So check out the site embracepangea.com and embrace your Pangea. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for tuning into the show. Now it's your turn. We want to hear from you. But remember, keep it cute or get the boot. Let's talk in the comments down below. Check out all our sponsors and affiliates in the description box. And don't forget to join the Witness Nation by clicking the subscribe button. Thank you. Until next time, this is Whitney D with Whitney D TV. Signing off.